Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, November 7th, 2016, and U.S. stock market is closed. I apologize for my voice. I got a terrible cold over the weekend, and I feel like total crap right now. But of course, I'll do the markets as always. On Friday, I had predicted that the Dow would go down um, based on the pattern that we saw here on Friday. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong. The Dow had broke a 9-day losing streak and rallied 371 points today. Just a really big topside move. Uh, what's behind this is I keep talking about this, and this isn't original with me at all. The stock market wants a Hillary Clinton victory. Uh, that's who they've supported. That's who they believe will provide the stability and all that good stuff. The stock market does not want a Trump victory, and so if it appears like Clinton's going to win, the stock market's going to scream the way it did today to the top side. And if it thinks Trump is going to win, or if Trump does in fact win, it's going to crash, at least temporarily. So, what happened over the weekend, I won't go into this in detail, but the FBI director basically gave Hillary a free pass on the email controversies. And so the market is anticipating maybe that controversy is behind her, and so it really screamed today to the top side in anticipation of a Clinton victory. Now, um, I again, I'm not injecting my own political beliefs in this. I'm just trying to predict things, and I still am sticking with a Trump victory, believing that's what's going to happen. And this isn't going to prove me right what I say, but remember, I was right about Brexit, and the day before the Brexit election, um, everybody thought that Brexit would be defeated, and the markets rallied in anticipation of a defeat in Brexit. And then, of course, when Brexit passed, the markets crashed, at least temporarily. And so I'm looking at the possibility that this is what we might see. But here's the caveat: we're not going to know who's won this election tomorrow when the markets open, and I don't know how much reporting we're going to get while the markets are actually trading. I don't think we're going to actually know for sure until Wednesday's trading session. So it'll be interesting that this could get to be pretty wild tomorrow with just partial returns here and there and rumors and all that. We could see a pretty wild stock market. We'll just have to wait and see. Um, I'm not glad. I'm glad I'm not in it right now. It's just um, too news driven for me. But that is what's going on. Here's the thing: we closed out $7,000 positive today on what we had, and we only had that was really $7,000 on only 4 positions. So that was pretty good, and we're carrying positive 5,000 going into tomorrow. Now, normally I would consider that certainly a good day. However, here's the caveat: we got into 23 positions, as you might expect with a huge run up like this. Um, 10 are positive, 13 are negative. So, You know, the majority of our trades are still negative in spite of a 371 point run. And, you know, with 23 positions and 371 points up in the Dow, $5,000 isn't very much. And I'm just feeling like the internals of this rally today weren't nearly as optimistic as what might appear from these numbers. That is a rally of $371 and or 371 points. And keep in mind that the Dow had fallen 9 days in a row, so you know it was certainly overdue for kind of an upside correction to that move. So I'm not sure just how strong this rally really is, and quite honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about these 23 positions. Anyway, that's my spiel on this. I only, out of all the 23, I have only two stocks to show you. I mean, that only two stocks that were any good. So that's not a real comforting either. Anyway, I'll show you what I got to show you. This first one is a CLF. That's Cliffs Natural Resources. I assume that's probably petroleum. And yesterday we bought that about midday. It actually closed against us. Nice gap up this morning, which gets us in going into a third day, and it closed pretty close to the high. And we're holding positive $3,000 in that. That certainly looks like a very good trade if we don't get reversed tomorrow. And the other good one was JDST, which is our gold bear stock. In other words, this is going to go up when gold falls. We bought this with about 2 hours to go yesterday. It closed against us, and then we got a humongous gap up here, putting us in for 3 days. Climax up here did sell off some, but regardless of the sell-off, we're still holding positive $4,000 in JDST. So we'll hope that goes okay. But anyway, we'll just have to see. I don't know what this is going to be like tomorrow. It could get pretty wild with kind of partial returns trickling in during trading. Anyway, that's the way it went. This is Trader Bob signing off. I certainly will be back here online tomorrow on Tuesday.